Charles Gibson, and for all of us at ABC News, have a good evening and good night.
A wife found dead at the bottom of the stairs. Her well-known husband tried for murder. Then the twists begin. Betrayal, a secret sex life. What happened on the staircase? Tonight, a 2-hour special on ABC.
This is News 13 at 6 on your side.
The Gulf of Mexico is constantly reshaping the coastline, leaving many homes one hurricane away from falling into the water.
Tonight, News 13 is on your side with a closer look at the line in the sand that governs coastal development. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for News 13 at 6. I'm Jerry Brown.
And I'm Amy Hoyt. There's a line in the sand along Florida's coastline. It's designed to protect the beaches from haphazard development. But is it working, particularly as the beaches are eroding away? News 13's Chris Mitchell joins us live now with a closer look. Chris?
Thanks, Amy. It's called the Coastal Construction Control Line, and it goes along Florida's coastline throughout the entire state, county by county. But some environmentalists say it's not working to protect our beaches. See, if you build on that line or near the water, you're going to have to build a really strong building, new state codes. And all of us are still paying the high flood insurance premiums to continue building back homes flooded during storms. So that's why some environmentalists say it's not working. But is it time to give the line new meaning? And what should the state do? Let's take a look into what the line does. William Pratt bought a piece of land along Blue Mountain Beach's shoreline back in the late 1990s. He says he built it just north of something called the Coastal Construction Control Line, established by the state in the 1980s.
I built on this property in about 1998, and I built north of the CCL line. Had I built on the line, which runs along the cliff, there would have been more restrictions.
More restrictions, he says, to protect his home from storm damage and the beach from unsafe development. But News 13 wanted to know why a line isn't drawn in the sand to stop development of any private structure, as the beaches are rapidly eroding from storms and houses are falling down. So we went to Tallahassee to talk to an official with the Bureau of Beaches and Coastal Systems that oversees the maintenance of the Coastal Construction Control Line, Michael Barnett. They're falling down, they're allowed to rebuild. I mean, why do we allow that?
Couple of points of clarification, if I may. The Coastal Construction Control Line, or CCCL, is not a line of prohibition. It's a line of jurisdiction by the agency and one of regulation. Further, a number of the homes that you mentioned may have fallen over, may well have been built prior to the control line being established. In addition, rebuilding requires that that structure be brought up to the current building code standards.
Mr. Pratt built his home to those modern-day standards in 1998, even though he didn't have to, since his home was north of the line. But now officials are considering moving that line inward because the beach is eroding and the shoreline is changing. If that happens and his house falls over the cliff from further erosion, it will cost him a huge fortune to rebuild his home to 2006's new building codes for being near the water's edge. He still supports having a control line, even if it were changed to a prohibition line.
If some governmental authority was willing to purchase the land at market prices and retire it.
A very interesting concept, but we talked to one state legislator who says that really the first step would to make that line a prohibition line, and that would be but through the state legislature. And coming up on News 13 at 10, we'll tell you what the legislature is looking at doing. So I know all the homeowners are going to be perking up along the shoreline, because what decision is made could affect our insurance rates for all of us who pay into the flood insurance program. Back to you.
So even if we don't live on the beach, we could be affected by it.
Exactly right.
All right, Chris, thanks. To learn more about the control line and how your land may be impacted or where it sits in relation to the line, go to our website, WMBB.com. Look for more info, and then look for Coastal Construction Control Line. News 13 is on your side with a way for you to weigh in on the issue of construction along our coastline. Our News 13 web poll asks, should county and state leaders restrict coastal construction? To vote, go to our website, WMBB.com. You can also share those comments, but please be sure to include your full name and hometown, results of the web poll, and some of those comments tonight on News 13 at 10.
Bay County just finished a beach nourishment project to replace 2.5 million cubic feet of sand. But with government studies showing the beach eroding every year, should we be spending taxpayer money to replenish the vanishing sand? News 13's Tukwin Mock continues our team coverage tonight.
This was first a vacation home, and now it is my only home.
Reba Love has owned this house on the Gulf since the 1970s. She's been living here full-time since she retired last year. She says beach nourishment is necessary.
The beaches do erode for a variety of reasons, some just Mother Nature, I guess. But we're also getting a lot more traffic on the beaches.
Leaders just finished a project to replace sand on more than 16 miles along Panama City Beach. The total cost, $24 million, almost all of it coming from federal and state funds.
Florida's biggest industry is, and it's far and away, tourism. So if you let the beaches go, then Florida's biggest industry is gone. And I don't care whether you live on the beach or whether you live up near I-10, you are affected.
According to the Environmental Protection Agency, the sea level along the Gulf Coast will rise 1 foot every year. That means Florida beaches will erode anywhere from 1 to 10 feet every year. And according to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the beach erosion means that 1 in 4 of these structures within 500 feet of the coastline will be gone in the next 60 years.
Before the first renourishment, you literally could not walk down the beach. You had to wade.
Lee Howe's Gulfront home has survived erosion and storms since 1928. She's seen the statistics, but says beach nourishment is a necessary evil.
50 years is not very long if you're going to move everybody out of Florida. If you're going to leave them here and we're going to continue to live, then we need to maintain what we've got.
Howe says the government could reclaim the coastline step by step.
Have the government buy anything that's demolished and don't let them rebuild.
Tukwin Mock, News 13 on your side.
A study by the Environmental Protection Agency predicts the sea level along the U.S. coastline will go up anywhere from 2 to 4 feet in the next century. Governor Bush is looking for responsible growth along the Panhandle coast. An executive order issued yesterday creates the Committee for a Sustainable Emerald Coast. That committee includes members from Escambia, Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton counties. Those members will oversee long-term growth. The area is expecting to see major growth in the coming years, much of it from the military community.
Now, a first look at your weather from the Storm Team 13 Forecast Center.
Titan 13 radar is quiet this evening. As we take a look at it, though, just one little shower left over around St. George Island, one right on the coastline, or right on the corner of the county's borders there, Bay, Calhoun, and Gulf County. We head to the weather computer, put this into motion. Notice a few little showers developed this afternoon, but they have now disappeared. Temperatures are not disappearing, though. Still 94 in Crestview. The fire danger level holding at level 4, very high. What does the next few days hold? Details in a few minutes.
Girls Gone Wild is on the winning side of a civil lawsuit tonight.
A Texas newspaper reports that a jury ruled against 2 women who accused Mantra Films, the creator of the Girls Gone Wild videos, of misappropriation and fraud. The women were vacationing in Panama City Beach when they were filmed. This is video from 2003. When Girls Gone Wild and Mantra Films CEO Joe Francis came to Panama City Beach. Now, according to the women, they were told the tape would be kept private. Both were only 17 at the time, but admit they lied about their ages. The women requested an undisclosed amount in damages and attorney fees.
A Bay County businessman says he can't afford to meet county codes, but the violations could land him in jail.
Also, it's a battle of the wills between the Bay District School Board and the superintendent, and taxpayers could foot the bill.
From Panama City to Marietta, from Apalachicola to Lafayette Springs, you're watching Amy Hooked, Jerry Brown, and Chief Forecaster Jerry Tabbett. News 13 at 6 is on your side.
On the next Everybody Loves Raymond.
He was voted Man of the Year.
Man of the Year?
Ray's dad is Man of the Year.
Dad knows about this?
They don't surprise the Man of the Year anymore. That's how they lost the last Man of the Year.
And it's going to be a long year.
Congratulations, Dad. I think it's great.
I'm just a simple man who tried to make a difference. I still put my pants on one leg at a time.
And when can we look forward to that?
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Tonight at 6:30 on News 13.
Panama City, don't waste your time looking all over for your new SUV. Your perfect one is right here at Budget Car and Truck Sales. Don't go shopping from one new car dealer to another where you're just going to end up spending more money than you have to. Come here to Budget Car and Truck Sales where we have a wide variety of Buicks, Jeeps, Dodges, and all makes and models, 2005 and 2006, and you'll save up to $20,000 on these cars. Come on out to Budget Car and Truck Sales, your new car alternative.
This weekend, you've got a whole lot going for you at Rooms to Go. Our incredible selection of great-looking furniture, big savings, and interest-free financing with first payment in January 2008. But this is the last weekend. Just know that at 9 p.m. Tuesday, this offer ends. So hurry in. Get the furniture you need. Save big and finance with no money down. No minimum purchase, no interest, and no payments until January 2008. That's now through 9 p.m. Tuesday, July 4th, only at Rooms to Go.
Many products promise to reverse the effects of time, but only one can call itself Honda. Our clinically proven 4-stroke injection of performance and fresh air reduces the visible signs of aging. Here's Jim before the Honda treatment. And today, wow!
For payments as low as $69 a month, visit relief.honda.com or ask your Honda dealer about Red Hot Summer Relief today.
Honda of Panama, 100 West 15th Street in Panama City.
Taxpayers could foot the bill for a disagreement between the Bay District School Board and the superintendent. News 13's Ashley Roberts reports.
For the first time in the history of Bay District schools, the school board rejects Superintendent James McAllister's personnel recommendation to send Bay High Principal Larry Bollinger to Jenks Middle School. We asked school board member Johnny Brock if he felt his decision threatened the authority of the superintendent.
And this wasn't a vote against him, and I hope everybody knows that. This is not a vote against him.
Now that the school board has voted not to transfer Bollinger to Jenks, McAllister has 3 options: let Bollinger stay at Bay, make another recommendation, or file a lawsuit to overturn the board's decision. School board attorney Franklin Harrison says he has not talked to McAllister since the school board decision, but says he hopes the case doesn't end up in civil court.
Litigation 1 is uncertain. Litigation is expensive.
An expensive case taxpayers would pay for if McAllister makes that decision.
I think it'd be a waste of the taxpayers' money because he's done a lot to improve Bay High School and their grade average.
I don't have a problem if he makes that election. That's his election to make. The time comes for voters to vote, and he's got to bear that responsibility.
So as a taxpayer, you wouldn't mind if this went to court? You wouldn't mind paying for it?
No, not at all. I believe that this decision should be settled and that Bollinger, the case should be taken care of.
In Panama City, Ashley Roberts, News 13, on your side.
Franklin Harrison has been the school board attorney since 1979. Harrison says in Florida, it's not unusual for superintendents and school boards to disagree on personnel matters, but this is the first time it's happened in Bay County. Superintendent James McAllister declined an on-camera interview.
A Bay County business owner could face some time behind bars. Arc-On welding owner Larry Suggs is accused of violating land development regulations. Suggs legally started his business on 1 acre of land 20 years ago. He later bought an additional 2.6 acres. New zoning regulations passed in 2004 made it illegal for Suggs to conduct a business on the new land. Bay County has been charging Suggs $100 a day since May of 2005 until he moves his equipment. But Suggs says moving would be too expensive.
If she puts me in jail, I don't know. I honestly don't know. And we haven't got the money to move. It's just plain and simple. It's not that we don't want to move. We just haven't got the money to move.
Bay County gave Suggs until tonight at midnight to move his equipment off his own property. Bay County plans to file a motion of contempt of court tomorrow. If Suggs doesn't comply by the deadline, he could face jail time.
Very few showers on the radar summary this evening as we put this into motion. What does the next several days hold? Will we see any rain by the time the 4th of July holiday hits? Details in just a couple of minutes.
Storm Team 13's Titan 13 radar, brought to you by Yamaha Sea-Doo of Panama and Comcast.
Summer deals got you down.
Yes,
Then drive those blues away. It's the sales tune that rocks June. It's hot, hot, hot. Panama City Toyota sizzling summer sales event. Northwest Florida's #1 volume new car dealer brings back the Southeast's most successful sales event. Shop and save in air-conditioned comfort in America's biggest Toyota showroom. Over $1 billion available in savings, rebates, and consumer incentives. It's hot, hot, hot. Only at Panama City Toyota.
You want to know the secret recipe? Take a little, add a little, mix a little. Then you get a dash of, or a cup of, just a pinch of. Want some?
Come in today and pick up a 10-piece bucket of the Colonel's freshly cooked Kentucky Fried Chicken for only $9.99. And don't forget to try our new famous bowls. The secret recipe never changes at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We're short on time. My buddy's getting married. Show him the Sealy Posturepedics.
Good choice.
Try it out.
Hey, don't worry, I'm here for you.
The Sleep Center has the area's largest selection of Sealy Posturepedic. So come on by the Sleep Center and take a nap. We're located on 23rd Street. Just look for the big red canopy.
So, tell me in your own words a little bit about Geico.
Well, it's one-stop shopping, really, Geico.com. You can get a free rate quote, you could compare coverage options, you could file a claim, pay your bill online, even, have a little chat with an associate if you need help.
What about you? Can they chat with you?
I'm here for Geico, love. Let's not delve into my personal life, eh?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Wake up to News 13 this morning, weekdays from 5 to 7. Now, Storm Team Chief Forecaster Jerry Tabbitt with your Titan 13 forecast.
Welcome back, everybody, to News 13 at 6. The Chief Forecaster is in now, and you said the hot and the humid and the
heat, haze, humidity, the three H's.
It's there.
It's going to stay.
They're all
but
there.
we're dropping one of the H's for tomorrow.
Okay.
Not hot, no, humid. Let's check things out, Mariana.
It's going
City,
there.
yeah. Let's check things out for you. Downtown Mariana, everything looks fine this evening. Notice there is still that haze in the air, but a lot of blue skies out there today, folks. A very anemic day radar-wise as we look at Panama City Cam this evening. We take a look downtown and notice clear skies across the area. But boy, if you haven't been outside yet this evening, it is still warm out there. Go to Titan 13 radar. We have one little shower right over here between Weewa and Callaway, and that's about it. This little green line you see in north central Bay County, that's actually the sea breeze front picked up and came inland this afternoon. But that's it, radar-wise, folks, and that'll die out, the shower that is, in the next 45 minutes or so. Let's head to the weather computer and check things out in the tropics. We look into the Atlantic. Everything is quiet in the Atlantic. This tropical wave over by the Windward Islands. Nothing going on here, folks, but we do need to go a little bit closer into the Bay of Campeche. There's an area of showers and thunderstorms developed this afternoon. The main area appears to be drifting westward, but notice how the clouds are streaming off to the northeast. That means we have wind shear in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that's not going to allow this to develop. But it'll be watched very closely over the next couple of days. Remember, the Bay of Campeche, the Gulf, and the Caribbean, that's favorite spots this time of the year to develop something. 101, Douglas Godwin to Funiac Springs on page 1 for the weather watchers. Page 2, the warm spot over in Bluntstown, K. Weed. And as we head to the TrueView Skycast, the model for tonight's 6 o'clock forecast, put this into motion. Notice that not a lot of clouds showing up out there, and there will not be a lot of clouds. But with the sea breeze in the afternoon, we will have an isolated chance of thunderstorms the next couple of days. Still low 90s inland, close to 90 over at the airport right now. Into the overnight hours we go, and a clean sweep across the area. Your TrueView Precision forecast, high pressure is dominating. The humidity has dropped a little bit now, so the nighttime lows will feel a little more comfortable out there, but it's still going to be hot and hazy. The frontal system to the north of us, that will not affect our weather, but what we're waiting for is this high pressure to slide offshore, and by Sunday, start bringing southerly wind flow back in, and that's just going to increase the moisture content and allow more thunderstorm activity starting Sunday afternoon. Partly cloudy and hazy overnight with westerly winds at 570. Your forecast low, Jackson County and Mariana to Funiac Springs, 68 in your forecast over in Walton County. Okaloosa County, Destin, 74 in the forecast. Apalachicola, 42 for your forecast. And tomorrow now, folks, The forecast rolls in hot and hazy, only a slight chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. 95 the forecast high for Panama City. For Apalachicola, 94. By the way, northerly winds along the coast in the morning, switching to the west in the afternoon hours. To Mariana we go, 99 degrees. The winds will not switch to the west there. Northwest winds 5 to 10, hot and hazy. Same story over in Defuniak Springs, 99 in your forecast. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And Destin, 93 degrees. A very hot day even on the coastal sections. Partly cloudy and hazy again tomorrow night. Winds light and variable, a little bit drier air tomorrow night, so the temperature comes down a couple of degrees. 69 forecast low of Mariana, 67 in the forecast for Defuniak Springs. Panama City, we'll look for 71 in your forecast. What about the next 5-day forecast? Then we do need to take a look at this a little closer as we move into Sunday now. Notice the increasing chance of showers, but again, those are going to be mainly late afternoon to early evening, and they will be along the sea breeze out there, so we'll trade a couple of things off. For a few showers, we'll get a little bit cooler weather out there. The 4th of July, that 30% chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm.
Jerry, doesn't look too bad. Is this kind of normal?
For this time of the year, yes. You see that around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the sea breeze will kick in, and usually by about 6 o'clock at night, things start to die out.
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Well, News 13 is on your side with a look at what you can expect as we enter the busiest weekend of the tourist season.
The Home Place Anniversary Sale is something special. With special purchase items like massive canopy beds with leather inserts, $788. 98-inch transitional sofas with 5 accent pillows, $544. And special terms, 36 months, no interest financing. You'll get something special during our anniversary sale. There's no place like home. Please.
How do you know when you're being treated fairly after an automobile accident? Do you know what laws apply to your case? Hello, I'm Douglas Dykes. I'm an attorney here in Panama City. At Seifert & Dykes Law Offices, I answer questions about automobile accidents every day. At Seifert & Dykes, we believe you should have an attorney who is committed to you, working on your side for your best interest. If you've been injured in an accident and need an attorney, call me, Douglas Dykes, at 785-3400 for a free consultation.
My sons and my husband, they love Pizza Hut pan pizza. Okay, occasionally I'll have a slice, but just a little one. It's veggie.
Nothing beats America's favorite pan pizza. Right now, load up a large just the way you love it for $10.99. Still hungry? Add any medium one topping for only $5 more. Pizza Hut pan pizza. Go for the good stuff.
You won't leave hungry with Pizza Hut's lunch buffet. It's pizza, pasta, salad, and more.
Celebrate your financial independence at your Dodge dealer with 0% financing for 60 months or up to $5,000 cash allowance. Plus, make no monthly payments until 2007. Save on Ram 1500 Quad Cab with the most interior room in its class. Durango with available 8-passenger seating. And Grand Caravan with a 5-star government crash test rating and exclusive stow and go seating. Now, current owners get an additional $1,000 loyalty cash allowance on Dodge Ram 1500 Quad Cab. Plus, make no monthly payments until 2007. Offer ends June 30th.
This segment brought to you in part by the new Wave 100, playing the best from the 70s, 80s, and more. The new Wave 100.
As the 4th of July holiday approaches, Panama City Beach is preparing for the big crowds.
News 13's Robbie Thomas is on your side tonight with some advice for navigating the beach.
Panama City Beach is gearing up for their biggest holiday weekend of the year as Independence Day approaches. Bob Warren with the Tourist Development Council is excited.
Everything's looking very good going into the 4th of July weekend. I believe that we could probably anticipate numbers, 75 to 100,000 people on our beaches over the each day over the course of the weekend. So it's a good time for us.
A good time for Panama City Beach as a tourist destination, but what about the locals? Navigating through 100,000 people may take some extra preparation, according to Major Dave Humphreys with the Panama City Beach Police.
Try and get there and be patient, be reasonable with the officers and people that are directing you where to go and where to park, and we'll do the best we can to accommodate as many people as we can.
A few tips for getting around the beach: look to places like Pier Park for parking. There are about 100 public beach accesses, and most of those also have limited parking around them. Be sure to check the warning flags, be safe, and have fun. Despite the crowds, Bob Warren encourages everyone to come out and enjoy the world's most beautiful beaches.
It's time that we have a good break for July, and I'm hopeful that we come back with a very strong one.
Robbie Thomas, News 13, on your side.
Beach hotels expect 95 to 98% capacity for the weekend.
It'll be busy.
News 13 is on your side with a look at some of the holiday celebrations going on all weekend long. It's the inaugural Lake Seminole River Fest in Sneads. It starts at 9 Saturday morning at the park on Legion Road and features an RV and boat show, an antique car show, canoe racing. Then on Monday in Marianna, it's a hot dog cookout with live entertainment. That's from 11 to 3 at the Farmers Market in Marianna.
In Blountstown, Monday night, Sam Atkins Park is the site for a celebration. There will be free food and live bands. It starts at 7 o'clock. Fireworks will follow at 9 Monday night. Then on Tuesday, the 4th, the annual 4th of July parade in Lynn Haven starts at 9 a.m. Then more festivities are planned for Sharon Sheffield Park through the afternoon. The fireworks show will be at 9 at Kinsall Park.
The downtown marina in Panama City opens Tuesday, I should say. That's the 4th of July at 10 in the morning with entertainment and food vendors all day long. Then, of course, the huge fireworks celebration starts at 9 on the marina. In Panama City Beach on the 4th, city leaders will conduct a dedication ceremony for the new Veterans Memorial Park at Pier Park. That's at 5, complete with an F-15 flyover. Those fireworks are also at 9 at the city pier on the beach.
And Naval Support Activity Panama City will have its fireworks show beginning at 9 p.m. Now, those will be over at St. Andrews Bay near Hathaway Bridge. Now, the event isn't open to the public, but you can still get a great view from nearby Carl Gray Park. We'll have a look at your weekend forecast when News 13 at 6 returns.
Introducing Honda of Panama. New owners, new attitude. We're not just motorcycles, ATVs, and scooters anymore. We also have Honda personal watercraft. And certified Honda technicians and our large selection. Well, you'll just have to see to believe it. Honda of Panama, 100 West 15th Street in Panama City.
Building a new home is the American dream. Don't lose your dream to this. Mold. Mold is everywhere and is unhealthy for you and your family. When building your new home, request that your builder protect your investment with Forticell. Once applied, Forticell will eliminate existing mold and prevent mold from growing to the applied substrates, and we back it with a 25-year fully transferable warranty. Now that's real peace of mind for you, your family, and their health. Let Panhandle Insulation and Forticell protect your dream.
The following is a special announcement from Tommy Thomas Chevrolet.
GMAC has just announced that through close of business Wednesday, July 5th, all new 06 vehicles, excluding Corvettes, can be bought at Tommy Thomas Chevrolet at 0% interest for up to 72 months. 72 months totally interest-free on new 06 Chevrolets from Tommy Thomas. Take advantage on all new 06 Impalas, Silverados, Tahoes, Malibus, Cobalt, HHR, nearly every new vehicle on our lot. But hurry, because this incredible offer will end on Wednesday, July the 5th.
Back in 1969, Bush Air Conditioning started with the pledge. 37 years later, Bush Air Conditioning is still giving that pledge. Rely on Bush Air Conditioning. Call 769-0327.
At Harsh Marine, Yamaha's legacy and peace of mind is turnkey reliability, where quality is never a question. Yamaha and Harsh Marine's goal is to make every boating experience the very best it can be. Satisfaction that is standard and the envy of the boating world. J.D. Powers Reports ranks Yamaha highest in customer satisfaction. Come see us today at Harsh Marine, where we do whatever it takes.
News 13, winner of the Florida Associated Press Award for Best Hurricane Coverage. News and weather webcasts whenever you want online at WMBB.com.
We hope you'll rejoin us tonight for News 13 at 10. We will continue our look at coastal development. And News 13 is on your side with a way for you to share your thoughts.
Vote in our News 13 web poll. The question tonight, should county and state leaders restrict coastal construction? Vote on our website, WMBB.com. You can also share your comments. Just be sure to include your full name and hometown. And we'll hear some of those comments tonight on News 13 at 10.
Have a couple little showers still left there in eastern Bay County, western Gulf County. They are dying out rapidly though, folks. A little bit of remnants of the sea breeze there, as you can see in central Bay County. That'll disappear also over the next couple of hours. Let's head then to the weather computer and take a look at this weekend forecast. Notice it's changed since yesterday. A high of 94 on Saturday with a low of 76. Then Sunday, more clouds are expected, 90 degrees. 75 for the low, and that 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And of course, everybody is concerned about the 4th of July. We're still holding with this forecast here. Highs in the upper 80s coastline, mid 90s inland. Most of those thunderstorms should be occurring sometime between the hours of, say, noon and 6 p.m. So right now, if you live right on the coastline, those fireworks should go off okay, and they're shot off in the bay here in Bay County anyway, so no problems with that.
All right, I just love that boat.
Yeah, that's great. He does too. That's his dream boat.
Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, we're out of time. Thank you for watching at 6.
Everybody Loves Raymond is coming up next. Have a nice evening. We'll see you at 10.
ABC Tonight.